Hello, lovely. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I pray that you open your heart and your mind to receive something new. That's my prayer for you today. So before I go further, I'd just like to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Delunapet. It's a Laotian name actually, but everybody calls me Dee, which is quite obvious why, and that is completely fine with me. I've been married coming up to 10 years now with my husband Vin, and together we have 4 children. Josiah is 8 years old, Liam is 6.5, Micah is 5, and our only princess, Ariane, is 3. So that's us. We live in Melbourne. I've been here all my life, so 33 years now, and it's been great. Not so great lately, obviously, with our second wave of COVID lockdown, but we're doing the best we can, and I really pray and hope that you are too. And yes, much love from our family to yours. So I won't be taking much of your time, just be sharing small snippets weekly in regards to the theme of You Are Loved, and we'll be exploring this in a more holistic view of how you see yourself in regards to your existence here today, your value and your worth, and just really speaking into those areas to know and for you to comprehend that you are fully loved by God. And by doing this, I believe you will receive the trueness of love in its most pure form. And when you have this, it does not matter what is going on in the world around you, or even within your household. If your heart knows the love of God, it just gives you this peace and joy that surpasses understanding itself. And so this is really what I've discovered and what I want to bring about for so many others, because it's so available to us all. It is not discriminate of any person. So I really pray that this message will go to the darkest corners of the world where the message of love is needed the most. And I hope you can come along on that journey with me. Let's do this. Firstly, I want you to envision yourself as a body, yes, but with a soul and a spirit within you. So your body is obviously your physical, 5 senses. So your sight, your smell, your taste, your hearing, and your touch. Okay, so they're the basics. And your soul being, I like to see this as your character, your values and beliefs. Also really seeing it as just your heart and your mind. So your soul is your heart and your mind, where you carry all of that. And last but not least, is your spirit. And some like to even view this as their inner voice, or some refer it as their gut feeling. But it's a mystery. The spirit is a mystery in itself, and we'll also be exploring this much further during the studies as well. So stay tuned. So I've created a diagram of what I spoke about, of how we're a 3-part being, a triune being, you could say. how we are a spirit and a soul and a body. And just go through your day-to-day and kind of realize where you're functioning from and how they are interconnected, and just being more aware of your spirit as much as you can, your soul, so like your will and emotions behind your actions and why we do the things we do and why we think the way we think, and how this comes out in our actions in the physical body and what we see in our lives. As I mentioned earlier, your very existence here on earth is proof that you are loved. You are here for a purpose, okay? You're here on purpose, for a purpose. You are not an accident. It doesn't matter what people have said about you, but it's God that actually created you. He formed you in your mother's womb. He gave you your personality and your strengths and your weaknesses. And He gave you dreams and visions and desires. He planted them in your heart because He wants them to come to pass. That's His plan for you. Plans for good, for a hope and a future, to prosper you. That is His very heart for His children. He is our Father. He created you. And we do have earthly fathers and mothers, as most of us do. But in a spiritual, we just need to understand that there is more to our lives, and deep down you know this truth as well. There is more to you than meets the eye. There is more to your existence. And it doesn't matter what has come your way in your life and who has told you otherwise. The truth remains the truth. Whether it's covered and it's dark at the moment and you can't see that light in your life, it does not take away from the fact that it was there and it was put there by God Himself. Love is something we take for granted sometimes. There are so many out there that just want to know that they are loved. But it doesn't change the fact that they are. If anything, I just want you to take away that you are so dearly loved. Completely, wholly, just as you are right now. Okay, we're good. Blessings to you all, and I'll catch you soon.